Looks like we got ourselves yet more work to do. Hello from Glassworks. My name is Joey, and today we're going to take a look at exactly what goes on here at the old hardtop shop. When one of our shipping cartons returns with a customer's top inside, the first thing we do is unpack it. They very often arrive in pieces or are too far gone to bother overprotecting for shipment. This is fine. When it leaves here, however, it will be perfectly packed, padded, and palleted. The top then gets disassembled all the way down to individual pieces. All salvageable pieces are kept and inventoried. Generally rubber weather stripping is dried and cracked, windows have scratches and cracks, and headliners get torn and worn. We'll replace all of those.
Once you get off the curve, it'll start to get a little bit easier.
So you got the front lip is pretty much disengaged then, huh?
Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly work it down. Not pulling in one spot all the way down, because again that's going to tear your stainless apart. So you got to do this slowly. Alright, once you get it completely off, give it that push back.
Push it back to get it off those teeth.
There you go.
And there's your stainless. Then begins the time-consuming process of inventorying the component parts. We fill out our homemade hardtop inventory checklist. We note what's missing or damaged, and basically what needs to be repaired and what needs to be replaced. You'd be surprised how some things can look good after a proper sandblasting, so we're pretty picky about what we throw away. Did you know there are nearly 60 rivets, 50 screws, and 40 nuts and fasteners in a solid axle hardtop? Larry's going through them right now, and he's going to see what can be used again. Door to the air compressor is where we hang the current crop of work orders. The clipboards hold inventory sheets plus any customer correspondence. These are all the hardtop bins, numbered to match up with the customer's hardtop work order. And inside, there are pieces and parts that are salvageable from the destroyed hardtop that they sent in. These pieces will be cleaned and rehabbed, and then we will be reusing them when we reassemble top number 823. And the same goes for all of them. This is not a hardtop graveyard. It's merely a weigh station. Those are the roof skins, well, about half of them, of our solid axles that we're working on. These are customer tops. We didn't find these in a barn or buried somewhere, even though they look like it. They've just been taken down to their component parts. You can see some come to us in primer, some do not. Others come in various states of disrepair. Sometimes they paint them. We keep those separate, obviously. C3 is waiting to get done. Some mid-year frames. And over here we've got more mid-year frames. More mid-years. And then there's the roof skins for our other half of our solid axles that we're working on. And over here is where the frames wait. And you can see they are numbered. And every number equates to a customer order. And when their time in the production queue draws nigh, we pull the parts, so to speak, re-clean them, put them back together, make sure all the paint and everything is working out, and out of here they go. While all of this is going on, Matt works on stainless steel. This is where we keep Ron. We shut him in here so he doesn't get away at night. Because we make him do stuff like this. What are you doing, Ron?
Well, I'm scraping the old paint off this hardtop to get ready to sand and repaint.
And you're going to have to do that to all of those, right?
Yep.
Today? Not today, okay. Just this one today. Once that paint has been removed, then you guessed it, it's time for the dry sanding. And this does take time. Meanwhile, Matt works on stainless steel. Now that the sanding is done, Larry will mix up a lightweight body filler, which he'll then use to smooth onto the hardtop to take the waves out of the fiberglass. Little fingerfuls of fiberglass matting, in addition to some fiberglass resin, are used to patch cracks, holes, and other gouges that might appear in the fiberglass roof skin. Once the fiberglass patch is completed, it's time for more sanding. Now that Ron's done removing the old paint, he can apply some new paint. And in the meantime, Matt still works on the stainless. I'll bet he has dreams about buffing wheels. Now that the fiberglass is healed, it's time to install the headliner. The easiest way to do it is to start dead center with some industrial mucilage and a heat gun. Use the heat gun to heat up the glue till it's nice and tacky, and you'll also need that to stretch the edges of the headliner just to pull it underneath the stainless. Once the headliner is securely glued in place, it's just a matter of trimming off the excess material. The steel skeleton of the hardtop has been disassembled and rehabbed, and now it's time to rivet her back together with a pneumatic air hammer.
Okay.
Now that the frame is finished, it can be reattached to the fiberglass roof skin. And that's starting to actually look like something. Meanwhile, Matt works on stainless steel. A lot of that stainless went onto this mid-year, where it's now time to install the rubber weather stripping and the interior moldings. Interior moldings for mid-year cars are generally painted to match the interior of the car. When they come in, we sandblast them and then sand them to remove all the old paint that might be on there, and then it's just a matter of putting on the base and matching up the color. If one of us is wiping down the top, that means that it is out of here. Solid axle roofs have far more pieces than mid-year roofs. It takes a little longer to put them together and to rehab all the parts it's going to take to put them back together. Matt is, of course, working on stainless steel. Small pieces of trim are generally the last things to go onto the hardtop. This rear rivet shim, these terribly irritating Y molds, and other small pieces. Behold the intricate installation of the 90-degree corner mold. Well, I hope this gives you some idea of what we do here at Glassworks. A look behind the curtain. Thank you for watching. From everyone here at Glassworks, the Hardtop Shop, my name is Joe, and we'll see you next time.